I'm going to show you fourth and final match between these two players, Serral on the left and Special on the right. It's semifinals, best of 5, Starcraft 2, 2018 World Championship Series Leipzig tournament. Here's the tournament right here, the one that they're playing at. It's WCS Series, organizer is DreamHack, sponsor Monster Energy, Asus, ROG, game version Legacy of the Void patch 4.1.4, server Europe type offline. It's located in Leipzig, Germany. It's 1 versus 1, 3 group stages, single elimination bracket. Prize pool is $101,000. It goes for a couple of days in January 2018. And here you can take a look at the maps, take a look at the caster nicknames and names, prize pool. And the first place gets paid $20,000, second place gets paid $10,000, and third, fourth place gets paid $6,500 each. There are more prizes out there. You can take a look at these and see who got these. As you can see here, 5th and 8th places. 5th, 8th place, all Zerg players. Very, very nice looking indeed. Notable participants. Results: Group Stage 3, from Group A to Group H. You can see the participants and match results. Furthermore, here's the brackets. I'm going to show you Serral versus Special right here. And they'll be fighting in the last match on a map called Acid Plant. Currently, Serral has 2 wins and Special has 1 win. Here you can see more statistics about the race in the tournament, regions in the tournament, the countries involved. As you can see, people are from all over the world here. And map statistics. Furthermore, the 2018 WCS Leipzig tournament is part of a grander scheme of tournaments called Starcraft World Championship Series. Starcraft World Championship Series consists of many events, leagues, and super tournament cups. Here you can see that WCS circuit events consists of Leipzig, the one that's already been concluded, WCS Austin, Valencia, and Montreal, while on the Korean side there are 3 leagues, 3 league seasons, and super tournament cups. Furthermore, 2018 WCS global events are also present, one in Katowice and one other one in Seoul. In Seoul there's 2018 GSL versus the World Championship and IEM Season 12 World Championship in Katowice. If you want to watch Leipzig 2018 castings, go to AndYouLeftTheGame YouTube channel. You can find it by typing AndYouLeftTheGame in YouTube search bar, and if you get AndYouLeftTheGame without blank spaces, click on it and you will be taken straight to the channel. If for any reason you'll get 2 of these or the channel with the blank spaces, then click on the channel with the blank spaces, AndYouLeftTheGame, and then look to the right for featured channels and click on AndYouLeftTheGame. This will very quickly take you to the channel itself too. Here's the visual representation of Starcraft World Championship Series Global Finals 2018. Total pricing is over $2 million. 8 players from Korea, 8 players from the circuit, Korea GSL, 3 seasons, super tournament, 2 super tournaments in Korea, 30 million won. Circuit. There are 4 circuits: Leipzig, Austin, Valencia, and Montreal. There are also 4 challenger events, $10,000 per circuit region. Global, IEM Katowice, $250,000. GSL versus the World All-Star event. Now that we've learned about the tournament that these players are playing in and exact match that they will be participating in, let's find out more about the players themselves. The first player is the Zerg player. He goes by the nickname of Serral. Here you can learn more about the Zerg race by stopping the video and reading through this. He is Juna Sotala, Zerg player from Finland. He made over 130,000 playing Starcraft 2, and he won many tournaments. You can read about his trivias. You can even Google the interviews. They're dating back to 2012 here, and you can check them yourself. There are quite a few achievements. So these achievements are the tournaments that he was participating in and winning cash out prizes. And for example, 2018 WCS Leipzig gave him $20,000. In here you can also take a look at his pictures and check out how he looks like. His opponent is special. He is from Mexico. He is playing StarCraft 2 from 2011 and had many other nicknames out there. He's a Terran player. You can read about the Terran race by stopping the video here and familiarizing yourself with this race. Then you can read through his history here, his experience in StarCraft 2. He dates back to Heart of the Swarm. And you can learn a little bit more about him by reading trivias and looking through the achievements here. So he won many prizes in premier tournaments, major tournaments, and minor tournaments. Furthermore, he was participating in premier team leagues also. You can watch the replays and matches right here. You can Google these matches also by typing his nickname in YouTube. You can find many matches on YouTube online. There are many interviews that you can take a look through and familiarize with this pro player even more. Now that that's done, let's move on to the match and take a look at it from Special's perspective. It's 2-1. This match is of crucial importance. The Terran must win this, otherwise he is not going to move on to the finals, and the human race in Leipzig 2018 will be eliminated from the final first place. It looks like he decided to risk early cheese play, and will be trying to wall himself off over the second base there, which means that a batch of Zerglings can move in here with the relative bees, and this area is much harder to protect. Besides that, the SUVs from the main would have to travel a lot longer to move on to the wall off, where they could start repairman jobs. Now, will he play cheese himself, or will he go for a second command center? We'll soon find out. It looks like surprisingly he's moving here. Okay, it looks like he was checking if there's a proxy hatchery build, or maybe or maybe a bunch of units already waiting for him. As you can see, he's not even building a Marine, he's building a Reaper, and this puts even more risk against potential Zergling run-by here. And he will move on, walling himself off further here. And it looks like he will focus on a large wall and a second command center, which is pretty much a regular economy play without thinking too much about early super aggression. And obviously this Reaper is proving things that everything is just fine. Serral is not going to attack him very early on. Here we can see that there are spots left for the troops to move into his base of operations. However, this factory right here is going to seal this entry. It looks like this area right here is very well designed for this kind of build right there. Absolutely perfect. These players certainly know almost everything or everything about their own races, how they need to be played, and how they interact with all the little and grand things in this game that may happen here. It looks like he will be moving on for Liberator play there. And he may as well try to mimic the strategy he used to play not so long ago, while at the same time Serral is going to move in with that Overlord and will be trying to spot as much as possible. Now these Hellions will try to do run-bys into his mineral lines. Unsuccessfully, they were only able to catch a single drone there. So even if the base was early, they just didn't have anything sent there for those Hellions to pick up. Let's take a look at the troop counts here, and we'll see that there are 5 Hellions, 8 Zerglings, 5 Queens ready, 1 Liberator also in place. Now these Hellions are not really making any significant damage to those drones, and they got worn out quite a bit. They would certainly need repairs. It looks like one of the Lings have successfully moved into the base. It looks like the Terran Special is using the exact same strategies he was previously using. And we'll probably see in the near future more Liberators, tanks and Hellions in control of the area on the Terran side. Let's see how Serral is going to try to counter this. The resource intake is just over 2000. It's very similar. Obviously Terran is not mining with that many SCVs. It had 11 SCVs less. However, those mule drops are giving extra resources for the Terran. Very much needed extra resources. These Liberator harassment attacks are not working that well for the Terran at all. And surprisingly enough, Special is increasing his Hellion count to 40 now. So his army mostly consists of Hellions, 1 Marine, 1 Liberator and 1 Banshee. So Mutalisk could show up at this point and win the game, right? Let's see how Serral is going to counter this. For now, none of those troops on the Zerg side can be seen here, only the Queen. So most of the time here, Terran player Special is in the dark. He moves on and buys himself super expensive, very powerful Thors. So far I haven't really seen Thors being that great. They just did not, in my eyes, met their price range, their size and their effectiveness so far. Most of the times they don't do much damage whatsoever. But we'll see if Special will do with these something different. And there are many Hydralisks here fighting. It looks like there are no tanks to support this battle, and those Hydralisks with the relative ease kill off all those Hellbats. It seems that instead of picking up the tanks, Special picked up two massive Thors that have been of no use whatsoever. And those Hydralisks are on their way, and they're certainly counterattacking at this point. There are 20 Hydralisks, 10 Zerglings, 7 Queens. The Queens will stay close to the hives, but these Hydralisks are certainly on the way. It looks like the Thors are close to their positions here, close to the second natural second base, and being repaired consistently. The Terran doesn't really have that many forces. 26 Zerglings with Banelings are incoming. Attacks are coming in from all sides. These Banelings are going to hit the Thors. There's nothing the Terran player can do at this point. It looks like the Zerg is going to move into the second base here, and it's all over. The final scan by Special has been dropped, and he decided to GG out, leaving Serral freeway to the final.